From WLWT, this is Issues.
Hello, welcome to Issues. Well, today we kind of have a Mercy Health segment. We're gonna talk about, or I should say a Mercy Health show, because we're gonna talk about health for this entire show. You know, this is October. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So ladies, get out there, get your mammograms. Everybody, including men, do your self-check. Let's get it early and nip it in the bud. That's what you got to do. Get it early and nip it in the bud. So a little later, we're going to talk to Dr. Kent Robinson and Sister Dina Yisrael about holistic medicine and a health fair that's coming up October 14th. First, we're going to talk to Damian Hoskins. And Damian is director for community programming for Mercy Health.
That's
and we're
correct.
talking about Man Up.
That's correct.
I love that. Welcome, Damian.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
coming.
having me.
If we
Thank
have
you.
time, we're going to talk about your 5K and all the stuff we were laughing about beforehand. But let's talk about Mercy Health's Man Up. What is that all about?
So Man Up is it's a health expo, and it's directed specifically for minority men.
Okay.
Last year was our inaugural event. Last year we had a keynote speaker. We had Jerome Bettis, Hall of Fame running back from the Pittsburgh Steelers. We forgave him from being from Pittsburgh.
I know.
But he came, he did a wonderful job. We had roughly about 400 men come to do pre-screenings for prostate cancer, for diabetes, for hypertension. And it's really just to bring awareness to men and have men have access and connection to the proper resources to address health issues.
That's fantastic. Now, this year we have our own Cincinnati Reds, Ken Griffey, right?
Ken Griffey Sr.
Ken
That's
Griffey
right.
Sr.,
That's
yes.
right. He is coming from Philadelphia, from Pennsylvania, some parts in Pennsylvania, to do a keynote for us. And Mr. Griffey is he's a prostate cancer survivor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay,
so he is really dedicated to pre-screenings. He's really dedicated to men's health, and so he's going to be a perfect keynote speaker to one, because he's a hometown hero. Right. And then two, because of his health experiences and incidents that he's experienced, he would be a good advocate to talk about it, to give people some real grassroots, real world scenarios about how to address the issues.
Right. Now, some of these diseases, like stage 2 diabetes or type 2 diabetes, are preventable, and we can change our lifestyle, change our diet. So my question is, why are we targeting minority men? Is it because, you know, they're not manning up?
No, well, that's a good question, and I don't know that they're not manning up. I think what's really happening is there are a lot of social determinants that impact and influence a person's decision to seek medical help. And especially for minority men, we are disproportionately at a disadvantage when it comes to having access. And then there are other issues that sort of contribute to our mindsets. There are socioeconomic issues, there are employment issues, there are education issues. These are all influencers and stressors that really sort of can catalyze or not catalyze how we address and engage with the health community. And so you can have issues that are historic issues, family issues that you don't even know about.
Right.
Your grandfather or great-grandfather could have had particular issues, and then you have a predisposition to these issues, but because of the other things in life, because life doesn't stop because you have a health condition.
Right.
And so it keeps going. And so with all these other things that happen in life, you prioritize differently.
Right.
And so the target is for men, because we actually need to have much more of a communal approach, depending on one another, relying on the wisdom of our elders and the experiences of people like Dr. Robinson and Dr. Melvin who know.
Right, exactly.
And be able to tap into that and have them speak to other generations and have that dialogue. So
and
we know
encourage people to go get tested, because I think a lot of times, I've heard a lot of guys say, you know, I've got to work, I'm taking care of my family.
Exactly.
You know, whatever is bothering me, it will go away.
It'll go away.
And it's not going to go away.
You
know, you need to find it early and nip it in the bud.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So those pre-screenings are critical for prostate cancer, those PSAs, those pre-screenings for diabetes, pre-screenings for hypertension. But I was talking to Dr. Robinson earlier off camera, and we were talking about that very issue. When we were kids, you fall, you were told to just walk it off. Well, there's certain things you can't walk off.
Can't walk it off.
And Man Up really as a concept is to say, yes, being a man does include addressing those issues about life and just really taking them on. But it also includes getting help when you need it.
Right. And we need to really look at lifestyle too. So I know part of this, part of the Man Up Day will be, I'm sure, talking about nutrition and exercise. Now I was going to say, so I'm going to bring up exercise because I was saying the Mercy Health Mile Around.
That's right.
So I've started doing that with my friend Sherry. So yeah, we're out there in the morning walking that mile around, which is really great. And you're saying you started running you ran your first 5K.
Yeah, I didn't start anything. It was not a trend.
Okay.
It was a one-time thing.
Right.
So I ran a 5K, and it was my very first time, and it took me probably about 45 minutes, which is not normal.
And that's all right. That's all right. Because you were saying the power walkers were going past
That's absolutely right. I was looking up, and there was some older, healthy gentleman who was doing power walking, and he just kept lapping me, and he was way ahead. So I ran with my head down, but I ran and I finished.
Right, hold your head up, because that is, to get out there and do it, it's making a change. And so that's what we have to do, get out there and make a change.
And we need to be able to encourage one another, men in the community and minority communities in particular, so that we can do that. So we can get out, we can get active, we can get screened, we can get tested, and we can improve our overall health.
Exactly. Okay, so Man Up Day is when?
November 3rd. November 3rd. That just happens to be my birthday. So
so we're going to celebrate your birthday, Damian, by making sure all these folks come out. Right, you and Ken Griffey Sr. We're going to celebrate your birthday, and all these 400 men or more, maybe more this year.
Hopefully more. Last year we had 400. We're working with the Abercrombie group, call it Claudia Abercrombie.
Yeah, thank you, Claudia, for bringing Damian, and we want to give a shout out to Claudia. She does a great job.
Absolutely. And Crystal Kendricks.
Oh, wonderful. Crystal, sometimes our host for issues.
Yep. So hopefully we move that from 400 to about 800. We want to be able to reach and touch as many minority men as possible.
That would be great. Okay, so Damian, give us this rundown here for the Mercy Health Man Up.
Absolutely. So Mercy Health Man Up, our event will be on November 3rd from 5 to 8. It's going to be at the Mercy corporate offices, 1701 Mercy Health Place. If you want more information, call 513-733-1555. You can also pre-register at mercy.com/manup.
Okay, we will put that on the website, WLWT.com. So the number to call, though, is 733-1555.
Absolutely.
But if somebody just wakes up on November 3rd and says, I'm just going to go, it's all right.
Open and free to the public.
And get free screenings, diabetes, prostate.
And meet Ken Griffey Sr.
Yeah, meet Ken Griffey Sr. And say happy birthday to Damian.
Thank
you. It's all free.
And it's all free.
It's all free. And so is that the complex where the old showcase is in Bond Hill?
That's absolutely right.
Okay.
Right on the corner where the Norwood Lateral meets Reading Road.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful new building and the track going around. So we want people to come November 3rd.
November 3rd.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
You'll have to come back again.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Stick with us. We're going to talk to Dr. Kent Robinson and Sister Dina Yisrael about all this other great stuff coming up. Stick with us. Welcome back. I thought you were never coming back. Welcome back. So we're going to continue with our Mercy Health show about health and wellness. We're going to talk to Dr. Kent Robinson. Welcome, Dr. Robinson.
Thank you.
And Sister Dina Yisrael. Thank you so much for coming. And little Zariah. Is it Zaria or Zariah?
Zariah.
Zariah, okay. And she is 2 years old and can spell her own name, and I'm just so excited. And so, Sister Dina, you are a storyteller and a homeschool teacher.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
So we just love that you're here, and everybody knows Dr. Kent Robinson, one of the best doctors in the city, and we're so excited you're here. And you really have a whole holistic approach, not just traditional medicine, but you really look at the whole person. I think that's so special. Yeah. So welcome. So let's talk about, so we've got a Day of Wellness coming up October 14th. So why are you doing that?
Well, a day of wellness was conceived out of the idea that the community had certain kinds of things that they needed to have addressed, and oftentimes those weren't being addressed. So in the late 90s, actually, Jan, we looked and saw that a lot of people don't come out for health care. So we began to do a community health fair where my old office was in Evanston.
Right,
We'd shut down the street and have people come and get screenings and eat good food and, and get to lectures and get massages and,
that's wonderful.
And just do those kinds of things that would help them understand that you can do a lot for your own health and wellness, but you need to pay attention to the broader picture and make sure that you've screened and done those things you need to do.
Right, I love that, because it's not a matter of just waiting until we're sick.
Yes.
I mean, there are things we can do to put off illness, and also once we find out early that we've got an issue, we want to work on that too.
Yes,
So.
and what we try to emphasize, and what we do strongly emphasize, is the body's ability to heal. The body can do a lot itself. You know, if we eat right, if we exercise, manage our stress, don't have bad vices, keep our weight down, studies have shown on multiple levels that we can really do well in terms of not getting certain diseases. And
that's a lot. That's a big order, because you talked about get rid of stress, eating well, exercising.
At least
give
manage
up those
stress.
Vices, right? It's like, oh, that's a lot. But we need to start making those lifestyle changes, maybe slowly, maybe just take on, one issue, right?
Exactly, and the Day of Wellness emphasizes all of those. We talk about the holistic approach. So we talk about physical wellness, emotional wellness, mental wellness, and spiritual wellness. And to that end, we have people coming who can talk on all those levels and help people take home something that they can use in the future.
Well, let me just pick one. Why is it, because we were just talking with Damian about exercise, why is exercise so important?
Exercise is so important because it does so many things. It not only regulates the body's physical activity, so one breaks down the sugar and metabolizes it and helps keep that down, helps keep the blood pressure down, strengthens the heart because it gives it a workout, strengthens the lungs, it gives it a workout, strengthens the muscles because the muscles need to work out. And that activity just helps one all over. And if one is feeling good and doing those things, they're emotionally going to be better. They're mentally going to be sharper. And they're going to feel better about themselves and what's around them. So exercise is extremely important.
And yet we always say we don't have time. So we need to start making exercise priority.
Yes. Yes. I always tell people, center it in your life. When you get up in the morning, if that's the best time, walk for a half hour. If it's later in the day, do something for a half hour, 45 minutes, but be consistent. Schedule it in. That's great.
Okay, now Sister Dina, tell us how you're involved with the Day of Wellness.
Well, yes, with me, I've been with them since the beginning. And when we first started, we started off with trying to get people to come and make it enjoyable, as well as we talk about food, so we make it tasty food that they want to enjoy.
Yeah, you say food, people will come.
Yes. So that's how we start with food. And so with the food, see, we're involved with that by, excuse me, 3 of us who do the cooking, and we have extra good greens, and we have cornbread, we have cream of wheat bread.
Oh, this all, it's cream of wheat bread. Oh, I love cream of wheat. That
good.
I've never had cream of wheat bread.
Awesome. Well, come on, have some. And we have black beans and rice.
Oh, yummy,
And we have the Mexican mighty Cobra beans and rice.
Oh, okay.
And we may even have falafel balls too. We're not quite sure about that.
All this is healthy food.
Absolutely.
Delicious and healthy.
Delicious and healthy, and we give you a list of ingredients as to what to put in it to make it taste the way you taste them with us.
Okay, so we don't have to have a lot of salt to make things taste good.
No.
We need to, everybody wants to cook with a lot of salt, and I'm starting to taste it in restaurant food because I'm trying to cut down.
Yes. Well, see, the good thing is that when you become aware of that, then you know that it's just an addictive thing to make your food have that extra condiment. So you're tasting the condiments and not the food.
Right.
So you want to get rid.
Salt.
Yes. So you want to get.
Right, that's okay. It's all right.
It's time for me to talk right now.
She's got a comment. Yeah, okay.
You'll talk. So trying to get rid of the condiments.
Right.
And
sugar
have
too. Is sugar another issue that maybe we're eating too much sugar? Yeah.
Oh, we're having
that
just
soda
about
pop
yes.
Yeah.
So you want to eliminate as much as that as possible, because that can cause all kinds of, in addition to especially those that are sugar free.
Oh, really?
Sugar-free has
so sugar-free isn't good for us either?
It's worse than sugar.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that right, Doc?
I would say so.
You're hearing it from the doctor here.
Right.
So.
And I think we just had to be careful about anything that's artificial, because oftentimes the testing of them may have shown something in animals, for an example, and we have to pay attention to that.
Right.
In addition to that, long-term effects of things that are artificial. I think that's a big problem, as with pesticides and herbicides in our food in general.
Right.
Because those things, we don't test for, what we test for is a one-time dose of something, and that may hurt you. That's not the issue. The issue is multiple exposures to many things, small exposure, and how those things may synergize and cause problems.
Right. Well, we're going to come back because there are a lot of different topics. I'm interested in hearing about yoga, meditation, HIV prevention, all kinds of things at the Day of Wellness, October 14th. So we're going to come back in just a minute. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're here talking with Dr. Kent Robinson and Sister Dina Yisrael. We have Zaria here as well. And we're talking about the Day of Wellness that Dr. Kent Robinson has been doing. He says it's the 1990s, and this one's going to be October 14th. So, by the way, tell us where will it be and times and all that.
It's going to be at the New Mercy Health Complex in Bond Hill, right off of Reading Road.
At the Old Showcase Cinema?
The Old Showcase Cinema, 1701. You can't miss it.
Great, okay. And the Man Up is also there November 3rd. So, and we just talked to Damian about Man Up. So, and that's a great complex. It's just beautiful.
Beautiful complex. And we're going to have the Double Dutch. This year, we'll expand into everybody's wellness. So we have the Double Dutch organization coming and ushering people in. They'll be at the front, at the entrance, telling people, come into the health fair.
Okay, so Dr. Robinson, Jeff is saying, just read down this information on the screen for us.
Day of Wellness Community Health Fair, Saturday, October 14th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mercy Health Bond Hill office, 1701 Mercy Health Place, free, open to the public. For more information, call 513-924-8118.
Okay, tell us that number one more time.
513-924-8118.
And you know, emphasize it's free and open to the public.
Free and open to the public.
I mean, there's just no excuse to not get there.
No excuse. The only thing that's not free and open to the public, and our screenings are asthma, diabetes, cholesterol, prostate, mental health, physical health, all kinds of screenings creatively done. The mammogram van will be there, but the mammogram van requires insurance for that to be paid for. That's the only thing that has a charge.
Okay, so if you have insurance, you can do mammogram.
You can do the mammogram also.
And if not, I suggest they call the Cincinnati City Health Centers, because I know that there's some ways of getting mammograms at no charge as well. But yeah, but this day we want to make sure they bring the insurance card just for the mammogram.
Yes.
Everything else is free.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about, you've got all these great topics I'm looking at. Let's talk about Tai Chi. I know Jeff does Tai Chi. Tai Chi, mental health and wellness, dental wellness. What is Tai Chi?
You want Tai Chi, and we have the expert Jeff Moran here.
Yeah,
but
Jeff is a Tai. Oh, we've got pictures too from
yes, it's an art form, and you see your own Jeff Moran here doing the Tai Chi at the health fair. Jeff has been with us since the start. And his master.
Oh, this is Jeff up here in the picture.
That is Jeff.
My goodness, look at Jeff.
Yes, so art and movement and balance. Tai Chi is really good for balance, especially for older people. It shows you how to move a certain way. It shows you how to coordinate your balance, your chi, your inner self, your outer self with your outer environment by certain movements and certain stances. And it's very good.
And you know, really, a healthy life is all about balance anyway, isn't it?
You already know. On many levels, whether it's physical, whether it's food, whether it's stress, whether it's emotions, whatever it is, it's all about balance.
Got it. Okay, so now the next, here's a screening that's being shown. We'll just keep the pictures coming as we talk about it. So then, and you've got yoga?
Yes, yoga, both chair yoga and also more active yoga. Okay. And the yoga will coordinate with nutrition and also with other kinds of things. And with yoga, we know the physical stances are just to prepare the person for the harder aspect of mastering the mental facility.
Really?
You know, that's yoga.
So I've never done yoga. Yoga sounds really intriguing. And they're all different kinds. Like there's hot yoga. And
yes. And Sister Dina does a lot of yoga. And
oh, do you, Sister Dina? Okay, good. Okay, so now are you going to teach yoga that day?
No, I'll be with the children.
Because you're busy cooking on that day, right?
Well, no, all the cooking will be done. Okay. But on the day, I don't do the yoga, but I do all of the arts and crafts and storytelling in the children area.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I'm
there
from 12 to 5.
There's a children's area, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All kinds of arts and crafts and activities for all ages.
That's great. So while the adults might be in yoga class or Tai Chi, the children can hear stories and do arts and crafts, and that'll be really great.
And also from 5 up, they can come and they can stay without the parent. But the little bitty ones, because they're so active and they like to run everything, so we ask you to stay with them when they're little bitty ones.
Okay, so under 5.
Under 5.
Parents need to be there. At least one parent needs to be there.
At least one. Oh yeah, just one parent or an older sibling.
Or yeah, older sibling, but 5 and over, they can be there and you'll take. Okay, so good. So we're going to do yoga, tai chi, and belly dancing. Are we doing belly dancing too?
Yes.
Wow. So this is like to show, I guess, creative ways of exercising.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. And the other thing it's good to mention is that we have lectures going on all day, Jan.
Oh, wow.
Trauma in your life, police community relationships, genetics in you. On and on and on. How our millennials, our youth in the street, how they can be businessmen instead of doing other things.
Right.
You know? And a number of vendors there, not selling anything, but showing what they are doing for health and wellness.
Oh, that's
so
wonderful.
One needs to come early. If you come early, you can really enjoy. Naturopath will be there, talking about how you eat. A lot of people on how to be well on whatever level, physically, again, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. So one should come early and really get a good day of all kinds of activities to help them be well.
So if we have like crazy lifestyles where we're not exercising, we're eating all kinds of salty foods, and can we come and learn how to make changes?
Without question, yeah. That would be the purpose of coming, to learn how to make those changes.
Learn how to make those changes.
And I can guarantee you one will come out having changed, at least have some tools for change.
Oh, I can't wait to come. This is so great. Okay, so then, and I see, there's line dancing?
Yes.
Are we doing line dancing too? What fun.
Yes, line dance will be there. Certainly line dancing. Yeah.
Wow, so there's going to be all kinds. So again, let's say when and where it is again, just to make sure people know, and we should emphasize it's all free.
All free and open to the public.
Tell us again.
That's Saturday, October 14th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mercy Health Bond Hill office.
Which we're going to call the Old Showcase Cinema in Bond Hill.
Showcase Cinema, that's correct, 1701 Mercy Health Place. Free, open to the public. More information, 924-8118. That's 924-8118.
And people can call for more info, but they don't have to. They don't have to sign up in advance.
No, just come.
They can just show up, right? Show up on that day. It's free and open to the public. All the screenings are free except for the mammogram. You need your health card for that, but you're going to do what? Diabetes screening, you said mental health. Give us that list again.
Diabetes, blood pressure, mental health, asthma, physical screening, BMI, weight, all the screenings that one can imagine, we'll have them that day.
That's fantastic. All free except for the mammogram. Exactly. That's fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Robinson. Thank you, Sister Dana. And thank you, Zaria. So we will see you all October 14th. Don't miss it. You cannot miss it. All right, stick with us. Michael Bobo is here, and she's going to give you some community events. She thought Michael wasn't here. Okay, so Michael Bobo has some community events for you.
First up, we have the Ohio-Kentucky Construction Summit, Tuesday, October 10th, 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Kingsgate Marriott Conference Center. For more information, call 733-1555. Next up is the Mercy Health 9th Annual Black and White Cancer Survivors Gala, Saturday, November 4th at 5:30 p.m. at the Duke Energy Convention Center, located at 525 Elm Street. Tickets are $70. For more information, call 585-9500. And the last up is the 2017 Red Carpet Casino Night, Friday, October 20th at 6:30 p.m. to midnight at Prime Cincinnati, a great restaurant, 580 Walnut Street. Tickets are $65. For more information, call 772-KIDS. That's 772-5437.
That's great. And you know that red carpet is for Envision Children's to raise scholarship money. Don't forget, NAACP Freedom Fund Dinner is October 21st at Duke Energy Convention Center. Get your tickets. We've got Joe Madison as the keynote speaker. He's the Black Eagle. He's going to be great. Have a great week. Stay safe. Stay positive.